Welcome to another episode of The Garage here on Manx Radio TT, and I'm just not going to tell you who I'm talking to just as of yet, but if we just pan round here a little bit, this might kind of give you a bit of a clue who it could be. And we go to there, and we'll back down to there, we'll drop down to there, and it's somebody riding the Padgett's bikes. It's not Bruce Anstey, he's looking very summery, it's Conor Cummins. Conor, welcome to The Garage.
Thank you for having me.
What about this? Is the back of the Padgett's truck? I've never been in here before. This is a bit of an honour to be asked in here. What does it feel like for you to be riding for Padgett's?
It's a massive privilege to be able to ride for Clive and and the whole Padgett's family team. It's really exciting times for me. We're at the TT, obviously. It's my first run out, really, first race of the road season for me. Been out with a wrist injury previous, but yeah, to be here, ready to go, having done a good test at Castle Coombe earlier in the week, riding my ace bikes, which I'm really happy with.
Tell us about your bikes.
Basically, I'm riding the Fireblade Superbike Honda, Super Stock Honda Fireblade, and the Super Sport 600 bike as well, all for Padgett's, all built by Padgett's, and cracking bits of kit, and I can't wait to get going on them. As I said, I done a test earlier in the week, did a little laps around Castle Coombe, and we're at the TT at the best event in the world.
Let's go back a long time to your debut up at Derby. Talk us through that for those who don't know, and those who don't know. Conor is a Manx man, so the Derby's the local track. There's an airfield track up the north of the island. Tell us about your debut up there. What year was it? Can you remember lots about it?
Well, I actually made my road racing debut at Aintree.
Oh.
I was 13-year-old, so I don't know when that was. It was a long time ago. 31 tomorrow, and I actually came back to racing Isle of Man when I was 16 on a 600 and 125, and that was actually for the 600 belonged to Desi Collins, who God rest him, sponsored me his bike. Des, to be fair, it was quite what he did for me in them early days. It helped me get set up for where I am now. So it's a big thanks to Des, and obviously all my family, my mum and dad, and that's where they are ultimately responsible for backing me all this time. So, but yeah, we're here at TT 2017, and everything's really positive. We're in a good place. We're for a fantastic team in Padgett's. If these walls could talk, I know it's a truck, but there's already, there's a lot of history in here. So.
Well, Conor's just said we're in a truck. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go have a quick look at the bikes. Back in a second. So we've been in the back of the truck, and we've now come to the inside of the truck where all the race bikes are. There you see all the tyres, the wheels, the wet weather ones. Hopefully we're not going to need them, Conor. Just explain a little bit about what's here, if you can, to us, Conor. What's up on the rack here? How many thousands of pounds worth is there?
There's a lot of money sat there just in wheels and tyres as well. Obviously motorbike racing is a very expensive game, but nothing's left to chance for this team. Everything's there prepared properly, and as you can see, you've got every choice known to mankind at our disposal, so it's great, but there's a lot of money just sat there on wheels.
It's incredible when you think about it, isn't it? When you think you just talked about your racing years and years ago, scratching and saving for a set of tyres, and there's what, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 pounds worth at least sat there.
Yeah, I thought, I was doing well. I've had a set of Astrolite wheels with wets on them back when I started out. It's I'm in the right place for sure.
Let's take a quick look round here into the team. You obviously got a pretty good teammate, somebody called Anstey, he's done all right for himself, hasn't he? So he's done all right, hasn't he? And here we go. Here's where all the bikes are. The mechanics you can see working on them hard there. Conor's still got his ice cream on the go, by the way. Yeah. So we're sat in the Padgett's garage here now, and you've got to keep cool. And obviously, it's not the new Fireblade you're running; it's the old Fireblade, isn't it? And Bruce, of course, is running the RCV 21V, isn't he? So
I'm perfectly happy with my bikes for this year as well, and it's all calculated. Everything's there's no doubts about these bikes. As you say, Bruce, on the RCV, which is when you get to see it in the owners, pretty damn special, to be fair. But every bike has got the equal amount of effort gone into every one of them, and I'm really excited to get going on them tomorrow night.
Well, Conor, we wish you all the best here on the garage. Just before we go, come over here, listener, come here. There you go. That's the view that Bruce Anstey's going to get on this beautiful little Honda. We just go around the back of the bike here now. You see, it's obviously Bruce is just in there too, and it looks rather jolly. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bikes, and obviously the super bike we saw in the back. So that's another episode of the garage. Thanks to Conor, he's still on his ice cream, and the best of luck for Conor for TT 2017.